Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Randy Vasquez.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That pitch gets the corner, and we are underway.
First pitch, 640.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. There's the strike.
0-1.
Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Abrams dives back in safely. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And now it's Luis Garcia. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Popped up. Bogarts. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated
Tuesday
hitter,
Martinez
Daniel
lineup for the Nationals.
Lowe.
And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Nathaniel Lowe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Abrams around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside edge, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Brady House stands in now and watches strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Lyle checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one off the mark. Now 3-1. K-Bert Ruiz up next for Washington. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher,
2 outs. Bases full. K-Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fought off foul. Bell at third. House over at second. Lyle on at first with 2 down. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That misses. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Nationals 2. The Padres coming to bat. Back here at Petco Park. And getting to start, Mike Soroka. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And the 1-0. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. His second homer of this series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
pushed into left. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball
That is
travel,
good.
trusted his
Baseman.
hands. Nice
That
job of
is
going the other way.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. And that's outside. Ball one.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a look at the Padres
hitter,
lineup.
Luis.
This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Soroka throw over.
Right
Dives
there.
back. Out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Luis Arias stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting
Really
fifth,
nice
the
job
first
staying up the
baseman,
middle with his
Gavin.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Xander.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to
Bogarts.
hit in Xander Bogarts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls.
In the
1
dirt.
strike.
Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Arise, the runner at third. Sheets at second with 2 gone. Out towards right center field. Young sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Nationals,
And now
the
here's a
center
speed
fielder,
threat.
Jacob
Outfielder Jacob Young. Vasquez back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Sends it over to Sheets. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt. But they get the out. Way to go.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's outside, and that's ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
One out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Left
James
fielder,
Wood.
James
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the inside corner for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Soroka, a 6'5" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That to right. Lyle makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Tyler.
Now batting Tyler Wade. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
In the air, out towards left center. Wood puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Martin
Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one lifted in the air center field. Young pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first. Sheets. And he takes it himself for the out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Singleton scored his first time. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Line drive. That's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Walked his first time. That one misses, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just outside. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count's full. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So man aboard, and now Brady House singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Dalen Lyle digs in now. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Nats leave a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Outside low, ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And one out now.
Now batting, the center
So digging
fielder,
in now for
Jackson
San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill.
1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there.
number
At
13,
worst-case scenario,
Manny
it's weak contact in play.
Machado.
Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And Manny gets a piece. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch, not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Pivetta getting loose out there. Kolek, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Ball, that's it.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that is out of play.
Nope, outside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Abrams in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 1-1. Towards first. Bell handles the chance. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman Gavin Sheets.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. And he's already singled in this game. Ball 1, no strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-2 the count.
Hard hit to third. House tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Xander Bogart.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
The batter, number 9.
Now here's Jake
Second
Cronenworth.
baseman,
Fly to right his first time.
Cronenworth.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Bogarts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it is 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Tyler Wade in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Padres.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
27.
Nick Pivetta.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
James Wood
Leading off
digging in for the Nationals.
the left fielder,
0 for
number
2
29,
in this one.
James Wood.
And that one clips the corner. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next one in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one at the knees for a strike. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Off the plate, now 2-2. Upstairs. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
you get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Lowe in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 0-1 now. And ball one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Tyler Wade.
Tyler Wade.
Soroka back to work. And that one fouled off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Right side. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado. Getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That's towards center. Young settles under it and makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Tatis waits. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
The Nationals up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lyle has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Brady House. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kolek, the right-hander, also getting loose. Just missed. Here's a 1-2. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Ruiz in the box again. Takes a strike.
One and one.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fastball for a strike. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Machado, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 0-2. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Rolled over to third. Sends it across to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 2. And that one missing low. And another ball. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Lyle makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run game. Jacob Young now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's the strike up high, and now 3-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
And now, C.J. Abrams. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Way out front for strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Helpful.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. 0 for 3 in this one. Snap throw to first.
He's good.
And he dives back in safely. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's the strike. Abrams leads off first with one away.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's outside. One out and a runner at second. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and they got him.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Nathaniel Lowe. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
52.
Ryan Ludus.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging
in,
in, Gavin
for the
Sheets.
Padres, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Just missed.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Now here's Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts now. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Mitchell Parker, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Cronenworth stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
That's too low. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
32.
Stephen Kolek. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Left.
Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Brady House. That one fouled off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dalen.
Now it's the right
Lyle.
fielder, Dalen Lyle. They say he went.
0-1's the count.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly as the lead remains 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Tyler Wade. Ludus, 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Ludus back to work. Grounds one to short. Abrams tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The Nats leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Wood settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 3 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Number 66, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Matsui warming up as well. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nabs it, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob
Here's
Young.
The center fielder, Jacob Young. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
Let's down.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wade snags it on the run.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. To third. Sends it over to Sheets. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Padres 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
For Washington, number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Now the batter now,
Leading
Jackson
up for the
Merrill.
Padres,
1 for
the center
3.
fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Fought off foul. Here's your 1. That's hard hit in the line. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Machado.
He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Arias. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a slow roller. Garcia. And now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make
Now
the pitch,
batting,
get the ground
the first
ball.
baseman,
Excellent piece of work.
Last chance for the Padres. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. That one missed. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And the count 1-2. The Padres down to their final strike. This is inside. And the count now even up. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.